From our nation's capital, the Washington Capitals are ready to take the ice against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bill Peterson and Mike Weiss bringing you complete play-by-play and color commentary.
Both teams look to have an extra step in the pregame skate today. A lot of the Caps I talked to know they have a tough task tonight, but they're ready to take on the Lightning.
Tampa Bay is a team on the rise. They have consistently increased their point total over the last 4 years and look to continue the pattern for this season.
This young Lightning team is hungry for the postseason. This year may be the year Tampa feeds that hunger. Lightning have been on a losing streak lately. They'll try to change that tonight.
And now, your Washington Capitals! At center, number 14, Keith Miller. At left wing, number 17, Reese Simon. At right wing, number 68, Jeremy Roenick. On defense, number 6, Ali Johansson. And number 55, Sergei Gata. And in goal, number 37.
The Capitals have done well over the last 10 games. I hope they can keep it going tonight.
The Washington Capitals are hoping that everything will come together very soon. There are high expectations placed on this team, and the fans in our nation's capital want a winner now.
Washington needs to let the bitter taste in their mouth from last year's disappointing finish fuel their fire to take it all the way this year. LeCavalier has jaw-dropping playmaking ability. Even his teammates are sometimes surprised when he puts the puck on their sticks. Just an exciting player to watch. Poetry in motion is just one of the many analogies used to describe Jaromir Jagr. His moves are fluid, his skating is near perfect, and boy can he score.
They're ready at the center circle for the drop of the puck. Jagr sends it back over to Johansson. Simon sends it back to the defenseman. He passes it on to Jagr. He passes it to the left wing. Knocked down in front by Khabibulin. LeCavalier takes it past the blue line. Miller takes it past the red line. Jagr passes it to Simon. That's an easy save for him. He slides it over to Miller. Kubina passes it off to Willis. LeCavalier carries it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Jagr sends it off over to Simon. And he takes a wrist shot. And he is just getting warmed up. Takes the shot. There's a blocker save. Willis brings it past the red line. Passes over to the left wing. Modine moves it back to LeCavalier. Jagr carries it over the red line. Cote sends it up over to Witt. Jagr brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Khabibulin sends it to his defenseman. Saric takes the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Witt moves it to Bondra. Lang brings it over the red line. Averchuk passes over to Keith. Carries it past the blue line. Richards sends it up to the center. Averchuk sends it over to the right wing. Keith sends it back to Saric. Kolzig sends it back to the defenseman. Lang takes it past the red line. He takes a snapshot. He gave up his body to make that save. Lukovic plays it up to the center. Richards brings it past the red line. Keefe sends it to the left wing. Modine passes it to the right wing. Konowalchuk takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. LeCavier sends it over to the right wing. Willis passes it over to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. Save by Kolzig. Konowalchuk carries it past the red line. Kubina passes it to the right wing. Willis brings it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Miller sends it over to the right wing. Yager carries it over the blue line. Save by Habibulin. Serich passes it over to LeCavier. Willis brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Miller brings the puck through the zone. Modine passes to LeCavier. He passes it to the right wing. Johansson passes it to Miller. Carries it past the blue line. Sent back over to Yager. He centers the puck. Cote sends it to Simon. Takes it past the blue line. Pass back to Yager. Richards brings the puck up. Keefe carries it over the blue line. He centers the pass. Anderchuk passes to the defenseman. Ferraro moves it back to Cote. Carries it over the red line. Kubina sends it. Brings it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Kolzig. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Cote. Alpern brings it over the blue line. Save made off the blocker. Lukovic passes it to Fedotenko. Carries it past the blue line. Glove save! Play stops as he covers the puck. Kolzig logged a nice save there, Mike.
Olaf Kolzig has had trouble with injuries throughout his career. He has a bigger frame than most and needs better conditioning because of it to play an entire season.
Face-offs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Capitals. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Walk us through the first period stats, Mike.
The Capitals have more shots on goal, but they haven't been able to convert them.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Lang takes it past the blue line. Save! Habibulin sends it in front to Kubina. Willis takes it past the red line. Centering pass over to LeCavier. He plays it up to the center. Blocked out front. Modine sends it up to the center. Konowalchuk slides it to Lang. Sends it over to Bondra. Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Capitals. Johansson passes it off over to Yager. Sends it back to the defenseman. Keefe sends it off to Richards. Carries it over the blue line. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Kolzig sends it up over to Gunchar.
Kolzig has yet to prove that he can lead his team to the promised land. The guy tires as the season goes on because of his workload and needs to rest so he can be sharp in the playoffs.
Take it away, Mike.
Kolzig uses the blocker for what it was intended, sending the puck away.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Witt moves it to Yager. Brings it past the blue line. He passed. It floats past the goalie for the goal. The Washington Capitals draw first blood. That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Simon.
You know, for a while there, I thought this team was only going to score in practice.
Whether it's in the offensive or defensive zone, winning important faceoffs is a specialty for
Washington
the Capitals.
goal scored
Gauthier
by number
plays it up to the center.
17.
LeCavier sends it back over to Pratt. Brings it over the red
Assist to
line.
number 68.
Over to the right wing.
Yager.
Modine sends it to his defenseman.
Brendan Wee.
He relays it to LeCavier. He makes the hard
seconds.
saves look easy. Gauthier sends it up to the center. Yager brings it past the red line. Serich takes the puck up through the zone. Pass to Pratt. Passes it over to Modine.
Olaf Kolzig notched 4 playoff shutouts during the '98 postseason, tying an NHL record.
Let's take a look at that again.
Kolzig finds the leg pads easier to block with than skate with.
Bondra brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. That was a great save. Keith carries it past the red line. Gets it over to the left wing. Anderchuk passes it to the right wing. Kubina sends it over to the right wing. Save by Kolzig. And he takes the snapshot. He's got no problem making the save. Lang carries it over the red line. Passes it to the right wing. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Capitals.
The Capitals don't take many penalties. They're a very disciplined team.
Greer passes it to the right wing. Alpern centers it over to Ferraro. Keith takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. Alpern makes a long pass to Ferraro. Lukovic passes it over to Richards. He passes it up the center. Keith plays it up to the center. Alpern passes over to Ferraro. Johansson carries it over the blue line. He passes it to Greer. Gonchar sends it back to the defenseman. Ferraro brings the puck through the zone. Alpern passes over to Greer. LeCavier brings the puck up. Modine moves it back over to Pratt. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Kolzig. Play stops as the goalie covers up.
97-98 saw Olaf leading the Capitals to the Stanley Cup Finals, posting a regular season record at 33-18-10.
Colson is using all his weapons to turn aside shots, including his stick. Witt sends it in front, over to Yager. Brings it over the red line. He sends the puck back, over to Miller. He sends it up the center. Kubina makes a long pass, over to Willis. Over to the right wing. Kubina brings the puck up through the zone. He moves it to Modine. Yager sends it to the left wing. Willis passes it over to LaCavier. Modine brings it over the blue line. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Cote sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a terrific save by Habibulin. Offside.
After struggling somewhat for 5 seasons, only the goalie rallied in 97-98 to post 33 wins and a 2.58 GAA.
Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
Kolzig takes the blocker and redirects the shot away.
Gonchar sends it back to Johansson. Takes it past the red line. It's intercepted. He sends it to Konowalchuk. Richards carries it past the blue line. Takes the puck up through the zone.
1 minute.
Brings it past the red
1
line.
minute remaining.
Bondra moves it back to Gonchar. He passes it to Lang. And he covers up. Face-off to the right of Habibulin. He winds up with a shot. 1 period remaining. It's a lead for the Washington Capitals. 1-0. You have any words of wisdom after 2, Mike?
Lightning need to keep getting more shots on goal, Bill, and eventually they'll find the back of the net.
Kubina sends it back to Lukovic. He passes back to the defenseman. He takes a snapshot. He lets the backhand shot go. Denied. Kolzig has been playing great all game, making save after save. Gonchar sends it to Bondra. Johansson sends it over to Lang. And he takes a wrist shot. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Modine takes the puck up. He passes it to the right wing. Willis takes it past the blue line. Johansson passes it to Simon. He passes it off to Miller. Brings it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. LaCavier passes it off over to Lukovic. Modine carries it over the red line. He slides it to LaCavier. Nice! Kolzig has shut down their offense all night long. Johansson passes it over to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made by Habibulin. Everchuk brings the puck through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. Keith makes a centering pass to Richards. What a save! Kolzig has been playing great all game, making save after save. Yager carries it past the red line. Miller passes it to the right wing. And he takes the step. It's a goal. Shot up the score from the Washington Capitals. That should pump up the crowd. Yager scores on a breakaway, rubbing in the fact that his opponents gave him an offensive advantage. Now this area of the game is a big advantage for the Capitals.
Washington goal scored.
Wow, slides it over to Fedotenko. Pulls it, sends it up to the center. Lang brings the puck up. Kanawalchuk sends it over to the right wing.
And to number 19, Brendan Wee.
Abibulin was impressive in the last play.
6 minutes, 33
His style has changed
seconds.
over the years. He's not as aggressive as he used to be.
Modine sends it off to Willis. He passes it to the left wing, and he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Bondra brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Passes it over to Johansson. He passes it to left. Intercepted. Lukovic takes it past the red line. Passes it to the right wing. Kanawalchuk plays it up to the center. Lang brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Deflected off the blocker. Kubina takes the puck up through the zone. He sends it off to Lukovic. Modine carries it past the blue line. Over to the right wing. And he's checked by Simon. Miller sends it up to Yager. Brings it past the red line. Simon moves it back to Johansson. Andrechuk takes it past the blue line. That save preserves their 2-goal advantage. He takes a snapshot. Simon passes to the defenseman. Yager carries it over the red line. And he takes the snapshot. And that one hit the post. He makes a centering pass. Sarich moves it over to Richards. Brings it past the blue line. He passes it off to Keith. Passes it to the right wing. Cote takes the puck up. Miller passes it to the right wing. Pratt passes it over to Keefe. Carries it over the blue line. He passes it back to Andrechuk. Checked hard by Halpern. Greer carries it past the red line. He centers the puck. He makes the save. Abibulin sends it back to the defenseman. LeCavier takes it past the red line. Modine sends it up to the center. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Abibulin. Lukovic sends it over to the right wing. Willis passes over to Kubina. He takes the backhand shot. That stop keeps this game within reach. Abibulin sends it to his defenseman. Lukovic passes it to the right wing. Willis brings it over the blue line. Oh, Karlsson has shut down their offense all night long.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up.
A highly talented team, the Caps really need to stay focused on the task at hand, winning the Stanley Cup.
Gonchar passes over to Bondra. Carries it past the blue line.
The Capitals aren't the youngest team in the league, but they have veterans, which every team needs.
Face off to the left of Abibulin. Washington Capitals prevail 2-0.
The Capitals have climbed into second place in the Southeast Division.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the NCI Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Brendan, with the number 2 star, Jaromir Jagr, the number 1 star, Olaf Kozik.